So guys, I've been having some issues inside of some of my tanks where I'm like not getting the ammonia levels down. I'm like having mini cycles left and right, even from just a little bit of a water change. My stocking levels have changed a little bit. I've added some more fish into a lot of my tanks. So I'm thinking that there's a little bit of an issue. So to fix this, we're gonna go ahead and go into a store, and not a fish store, but Lowe's. Some great media that you can get for your filters is actually right here at Lowe's Home Improvement or Home Depot, and I'm going to show you what we're going to get. Lava Rocks. Lava Rocks are great filter media for any fish tank. It's typically pretty cheap, $15 for this bag, and it's 6 pounds. So we're definitely going to go ahead and get this. I also just found some pretty crazy here. Check this out. This is Play Sand, which is a 50-pound bag, and it's only $5.20. I kind of don't like the sand I have right now inside of all of my tanks. It's Petco sand, and I've heard some bad things about Petco sand. It's basically just painted leftover gravel that they haven't crushed. So been toying with the idea of maybe switching over to these Play Sand or also filter sand. I think I'm actually gonna buy this right now because it's dirt cheap. It says here screened, washed, and dried. So let's try it out. Might try it out in maybe one of my smaller tanks first, just to see how it is. Maybe switch over the 5-gallon puffer tank to this. But we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna buy two bags of this because two bags, I can't even speak. 2 bags of this is only gonna be $10, so it's a pretty good deal. At Petco, I think it's like a 20-pound bag of sand, and it's like 20 bucks. So it's definitely not a good deal compared to this stuff. And it's also clean for you already. Obviously gonna wash this off still, but you know what I mean. So we're back home now. Before we actually go ahead and put the lava rocks into any sort of filter or filtration, definitely gonna wanna go ahead and wash this off first. These lava rocks are meant for grilling, so they're not exactly probably gonna be the cleanest for aquariums. Wow, these are definitely much bigger than the last ones I got, but these are pretty big, and we can definitely go ahead and break them up if needed. Also, as you can see in there, there's a lot of littler pieces in there, but we also could break up the bigger pieces if needed. So I probably cleaned out these lava rocks maybe 7 to 10 times, and there's a lot of muck that came out of them, but they're very clean right now. Obviously, it's not going to be 100% clean, but you definitely want to strive to get to be about 100% clean. Rocks like these are very big. You don't want to put something like this inside of your aquarium. It's probably, if you're putting this in a hang on the back or even maybe a close fit canister, you don't want to put something this big inside of there. You maybe want to go ahead and use something this size. This is a normal sized lava rock that would be good for biofiltration. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and bring this downstairs. We're going to go ahead and open up the SUNSUN 304B Canister filter, and we're going to go ahead and modify it just a little bit so that we can go ahead and add some more media inside of here so we have a little bit more of a stabilized nitrogen cycle. All right, guys, so what we're going to go ahead and do now is we're going to go ahead and turn off our SUNSUN 304B Canister filter. And the safety valve, which you can kind of see here, is right here. You want to pull this forward and then pull up. All right, when you pull that up there, that's going to turn off, so we're not going to get any water in or out into the canister filter. We're going to go ahead and take this out. Excuse my yelling, but it was a little bit heavy. And we have to have protection. So make sure you have a towel close by so you can go ahead and place this down to ensure that you're not going to get water all over the place. All right, we got our towel down. Open up the canister filter. Make sure all that water drains out right there into the canister filter there. I'm sorry for the southern accent, but it sometimes comes out. The reason why I'm going ahead and doing this is because I didn't really know that much about filter media when I first set this up. I thought I did, but I didn't. And as you can see here, there's not much media inside of this tank or this filter. And I'm going to be going ahead and putting a lot more media inside of here. So let me go ahead and clean out what's in here right now. It's been probably about a month since I've done it. So currently what we have right now is a tray of lava rocks like we just cleaned out. The second tray is just lava rocks. There's not many in there that we just cleaned out. Next up, we have some fine floss, pretty, standard type floss inside of here. Not too dirty. And then we also have another tray of floss, which is a little bit more dirty, but not much going on. It's not super heavy, but there's not a lot of biological filtration in here. All right, guys, so the way that this filter works is that inside this tube that's right here, water goes down and then up. The media that's going to be taking out the debris and stuff that's inside the tank should be at the bottom, and the finer type media that should be on top. Now, right now, equipment-wise, I only have really this type of floss, filter floss that kind of came with it. So we're going to go ahead and just use this. I'm going to use the pre-existing floss that's already in there, but add some more media inside of the tank with a little bit different type of setting up of what's currently in there. We're going to go ahead and just put this right back in there. We're going to put this right back in there. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and add lava rocks right on top of here. The lava rocks will be fine here. They might come up a little bit, but we're gonna go ahead and add some more in here. All right, as you can see there's been a lot of media added in. There probably could be more, but I'm going to be adding a lot more in here. Next up, we have this tray, which obviously there's not a lot of media in there, which is why we're doing this. The reason why I also set up this filter this way is because on my initial research, I've heard that you should really go ahead and have some space inside these trays because the water needs to pass through. And although that might be true, that water does need to pass through these, it's more important to have a lot of media in here so that biological bacteria could go ahead and grow inside of here. As you can see, there's a lot of media inside that tray. But what we're actually going to do first is, which I actually just forgot to do, is I want to go ahead and put another filter floss piece in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to remove the biological media that was pre-existing in here so I can go ahead and put this filter pad inside of this tray. So I'll have 3 filter pads inside of here, making sure we have crystal clear water. As you can see, added a bunch of more new media inside of this tank. I'm going to go ahead and put this on top of here, and we will be good to go. I'm going to go ahead and make sure everything fits in here perfectly, set everything back up, and we'll make this bad boy live. Just to confirm what we did today, we put a pad on the bottom. We put a pad with biological filtration. We put a pad with biological filtration. And then we put biological filtration on top. So we should no longer have any sort of issues inside of this tank after the new media in here has been cycled. We should be good to go, really, moving forward. So the new media is inside the filter. This is going to help cycle this tank. I never had a bad ammonia spike inside of here. But I always had a slight little level of ammonia for the oddest reasons. But that's over now. We added new media into here. We should be good to go. I did add media to the 125 here earlier. The tank is looking a little bit clearer. I added a little bit of filter floss into here. And I probably will be adding more lava rocks to this tank as well. But if you do have any questions regarding filter media or filters in general, be sure to drop a comment in the comment section below, and I'll be sure to go ahead and answer you guys there. But if you did like this video, be sure to subscribe. Check out some other content here on my channel. Ding that notification bell if you already subscribed. But most importantly, don't forget to fish on.